My name is Laverne. I work for a technology company. I'm that employee that normally checks on everybody else to make sure that they're doing okay. I'm that employee that spearheads philanthropic events, from raising money for toy charities, to collecting money for the poor, to raising money for the creation of backpacks and luggage so that foster children don't have to transfer their personal belongings in a trash bag when they move from home to home. I'm that employee that coordinates office events so that underprivileged children can visit our office and job shadow our technology guru. I'm that employee that's been a big sister twice. I'm that employee that has fostered 2 boys with autism, ADHD, and diabetes. I'm normally an outgoing, upbeat, bubbly, service-oriented person when I'm my most authentic self. But for the past 7 weeks, I haven't been able to be me. I have been, and I continue to be traumatized when I see people that look like me gunned down in the street while going out for a jog, murdered in their homes, threatened in Central Park while bird watching, and executed in broad daylight while being videotaped by bystanders. I'm traumatized when I see the George Floyd challenge on social media, where 2 non-people of color act out the I can't breathe scene. One laying down, another with a knee to a neck, both laughing while taking pictures. I'm traumatized when I walk in my upper-class neighborhood and I'm cursed out by a complete stranger who calls me the N-word, the C-word, and the B-word, amongst other expletives, and tells me to get the F out of the neighborhood because my life doesn't matter. And the bystanders, they just watch and walk away. And while some of these images may be concentrated over the past several weeks, so many more of them are part of my day-to-day life. The effects of these experiences are devastating to my mental health, causing fear, anger, anxiety, and stress. In my mental health, I can't eat. I'm having problems sleeping. And my blood pressure's through the roof. When you look like me, you wake up in the morning and you ask yourself, will I be allowed to live today? Now, if this sounds dramatic to you, I invite you into my world. Yet, these are all a hint of what people of color experience day to day. Some of our experiences are a lot more intense. Yet we are expected to go to work and conduct business as usual without emotional resources. So we try our hardest to hide our fear, to hide our stress, to hide our sadness, to hide our tears. And we try our hardest not to bring our pain to work. Many of your employees of all demographics, but especially those that are underrepresented, are probably experiencing emotional trauma. And the thought of conducting business without you acknowledging what is going on in this world today is excruciatingly difficult. Even more damaging, your lack of acknowledgement is setting the tone for future leaders to think that this method of silence is okay. Know this: your silence is deafening. And yet, I'm one of the lucky ones. You see, unlike other people of color, I have the ability to schedule and have ad hoc one-on-ones with management to articulate how I'm feeling and the effects on me, both mentally and emotionally. Unlike other people of color, management has requested that I take time off to tend to my mental health in spite of my expected deliverables. Unlike other people of color, management has gone out of their way to communicate their level of support. But please know that I'm the exception to the rule. You see, I don't know any people of color who know other people of color who can say this. And herein lies the problem. So what's my call to action? In a word, support. Many of my colleagues and friends have asked, how can we be more supportive? The following is a start. 1, check on your employees, but especially those that are underrepresented. Pick up the phone, call them. Let them know that you're there for them and that you see them. Ask them, what is it that you wish I knew about you? Ask them, how can I be supportive to you? It may be to listen. It may be for time off, for mental health, or to attend a protest. It may be that they need extra time just to complete a project. And some may not want to talk at all, and that's okay. But either way, you reaching out and letting your employees know that you see them is a powerful step in humanity. Number 2, don't be afraid to trip up on your words. I understand, I get it. This is new territory for many in management. But the reality is, you're the ones that hold the power. We can't do this without you. So we need you to start. Just say something. Don't be concerned about using the wrong terminology or tripping up on your words. I promise you, we will see your intent and your sincerity. Number 3, create emotional resources for your employees. And if you already have them, remind them about the emotional resources that are in place, whether it be crisis counseling or mental health days. In the end, know that we need time. We need time. We need your support. We need your caring. We need your concern. And lastly, on behalf of your employees that are people of color, we are not okay. And you should not be either. Thank you.